What's up, gang? Welcome back to Trenches Politics TV, where you definitely politicking from the trenches. Let's get it.
Speak up. Speak up. Speak up. When I hop about to cut, I promise I'm gon' make a scene. Got lights, cameras, action, but I promise that I won't be seen. She told me that she loved me, but I knew that she make believe. But this ain't even about it, so let me catch you up to speed. Red target, slaying demons. I be quick to put them on that red carpet. TMZ, I could get them taken after one call. Liam Neeson, I was mumbling, now I'm speaking. Please can't ask me if I'm able to.
Trenches, you can come by. Trenches, you can come by. It's working now, Trenches. Come back.
I'm Trenches Politics. Shout out to my nigga Trenches Politics. He watched that goddamn show.
Trenches Politics, what it do, bro?
Hey, Trenches.
Trenches, that's my dog. Salute. I like that.
Trenches Politics seen me just trying to join his live and he ain't asked me.
We're laughing.
I see you, Trenches.
What's up, gang? Welcome back to Trenches Politics TV. We back with another one. Now, rapper TroyAve definitely turned himself in for prison sentence for the following shooting incident that happened in 2016 that resulted in the death of his bodyguard. Now, before TroyAve turned himself in, Troy spoke about going away on an Instagram video captioned "Free TroyAve" and appeared to confirm he was just about to turn himself in to the authorities. If you ain't seen that, make sure you check it out right here.
Alright, y'all, here it go. About to run up in the court. You might keep me, you might not see me for a while. But just know, the streets is a myth. All them people that was in the car with me, I ended up taking the guns. You know what I'm saying? Somebody shot at me. Instead of me laying down and dying, I'd have been a hero or martyr. I took the gun and bust back. You know what I'm saying? And here you have it. Here go the consequences. But we don't cry over spilled milk. We take the lemons and we make lemonade. You feel me? Y'all just getting the paper straight. Y'all keep supporting. Y'all keep running it up. Send the prayers up. Prayers count more than anything, you heard? And you know, kids straight, family straight, fans straight. My body, y'all.
Now, if you're thinking to yourself, you're trying to remember what led up to all this moment right here, check it out on this next clip.
When people start beefing over social media, it usually never escalates into anything serious. But when TroyAve and a podcaster named Taxstone ran into each other at a show in 2016, Twitter fingers turned to trigger fingers and the situation got deadly. Now, 7 years later, it's getting crazier than ever. Today, we're breaking down exactly how we got to this point and how a Twitter beef left one man tragically dead and 3 others wounded. Let's get right into it. TroyAve is a Brooklyn rapper who's been in the game since 2006. It took him a long time to get his foot in the door, but when he dropped his debut album in 2013, he hit the charts and was included in the XXL freshman class the next year. But before he even started popping off, a dude named Taxstone was already sending shots at him on Twitter. The beef didn't get violent until 2016, but Taxstone had been dissing Troy on social media since at least 2011.
I just feel like he's like a fraud rapper, like he never was a drug dealer, like this dude is just weird, you know what I mean? So that's really it. It's no issues with TroyAve.
Taxstone is another Brooklyn dude who came up in the streets. Back in 2006, he was booked on gun and robbery charges, then got out and started going viral online. At first, he was just another dude putting his opinion out on social media, but in the 2010s, he started turning into a career. One of the co-founders of the Loudspeakers Network named Combat Jack followed Taxstone on Twitter, and he told the Village Voice that he was one of the guys who I was like, why the fuck am I following this guy? Because he's so flagrant with his language. But something told me to keep following this guy. It was captivating. Then a podcaster from Loudspeakers named Kid Fury recommended Tax to the CEO. And within 4 months, Tax linked up with Charlamagne the God on his Brilliant Idiots podcast, and Loudspeakers gave him his own show, Tax Season. Tax had a decent following on Twitter already, but nobody expected his show to blow up like it did. He racked up over 40K listens on the first episode, which at the time was basically unheard of unless you were already a celebrity. Tax made a lot of noise with his blunt takes on everything and wasn't afraid to go after for anyone. But for some reason, he took more shots at TroyAve than anyone else.
I think his music is mediocre, and he like tried to like portray this image that he was like making greater music than everybody in the city when he wasn't.
Eventually, Troy got sick of all the social media beef and dropped a diss track called Lower Level, #Nutsacks. Troy aired him out for over 5 minutes with bars like, heard I couldn't come to the hood. When I was back home, had to buy another crib. That'd be 3 I own. A new album December 4th, I'm back in my zone. Put your head by my body for my dick sucker like saxophone. Twitter fingers, how many times you gonna tweet me? I'm always on the flyer. Guess you too scared to meet me. 80,000 with my ears and my wrist and neck. If you tough, come and take it. You can use this check. Calling you out, but you only answer to Instagram. What do we expect from a low-level scammer? Facts, you just a gossip girl. Nutsacks, you need to stop it, girl. In the eyes of you all, I'm getting money. Made $1 million while you made jokes. Now that's funny. Then on May 25th, 2016, Troy and Tax ran into each other in person, and the situation immediately turned deadly. That night, T.I. had a show at Irving Plaza and invited Mano, TroyAve, and others to come out and perform before him. But after Mano set, Troy and Tax saw each other in the green room, and a fight broke out. Shots started going off at one point, and everyone scattered. And after the smoke cleared, Troy's bodyguard and best friend, Marlon McFadder, aka Banga, was dead. Rumors came out that Troy and Mano were beefing, and that's how the situation started. Then a video leaked showing Troy running out of a room and letting off a shot into a group of people running away. Early reports said that Troy just upped his strap into the crowd and was the only shooter. Besides Banga, another dude got hit in the stomach, a woman was shot in the knee, and Troy took a shot to the leg. People were dragging him online for getting his homie killed and shooting himself at the same time. But it turns out the case is way more complicated than that. The day after
Now, a lot of y'all, if y'all haven't seen the video, make sure you check it out right here. Make sure you also hit the like button after the video is done. Now that's the actual footage from the actual shooting scene in the T.I. concert that TroyAve and Taxstone was at.
After the shooting, Troy was booked for illegal possession of a firearm and second-degree attempted murder. They kept him locked up without bail for a couple of months because at first it looked like he just went wild and started letting off shots. But then detectives in the case realized that Texas DNA was all over the gun used in the shooting. Troy was let out with an ankle monitor, but then just a few months later, he almost died for the second time that year when the shooter caught him on Christmas Day. Troy and his girlfriend were riding in his Maserati in East Flatbush on their way to a family Christmas dinner. While they were stopped at a light, a dude in a hoodie walked up to Troy's window and started letting off shots. Troy tried to escape and drive off, but he ended up hitting a median and spinning out into oncoming traffic. Luckily, the shooter ran off instead of finishing the job, but it's wild that Troy survived. One shot hit his arm, and the second one grazed his head. If the bullet had gone just a couple inches another way, Troy wouldn't be around today. Nobody was ever arrested for the shooting. Right after it went down, Taxstone tweeted, "Ain't nothing coincidental or accidental." Then just a couple weeks later, Taxstone was booked in relation to the shooting at Irving Plaza. After he was arrested, Tax told the detectives, "I can protect myself as a man, so I'm not thinking about rolling with 6 goons. When I see you walking up with 6 dudes, bang, ba, 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 ba. That's why I be laughing at rappers. Rappers, I don't care about you. I'm gonna tell you, try me." According to the police, Taxstone bought a stolen gun from out of town, and that's the one he used at Irving Plaza. He pleaded guilty to the weapons charge, but right now he's on trial for second-degree murder and could end up getting life in prison if he's convicted. It's been 7 years since the shooting went down, but the trial is finally happening, and TroyAve actually took the stand. A lot of people were shocked that he agreed to testify, but back in 2017, he implied that he would on the track Too Legit to Quit. He rapped about both shootings and said, "Sucker fired, I got the hit, damn. I beat him up and took his pistol. I was blown to make him rip. He was scared and he was swift. And niggas try to kill me in my whip. I say you ain't killing shit. Ankle bracelet on me, so I ain't have my grip. I would have gunned that pussy down. Niggas know how I get down." Then he let everyone know he might tell in court too with the line, "I do murder without."
Y'all don't got Arcade, y'all better get Arcade. Arcade has the best samples in the game. It's about to be 2024. Why don't you guys got Arcade?
I do murder without a sound. I do murders and they don't get found. I'm only loyal to my fam. Middle finger from the stand. I was in and out of hell. I would laugh when they sent that op to jail. And when Troy took the stand, he broke down exactly how everything happened that night. According to him, Taxstone saw him in the green room and said, "What's poppin'?" That's when Banger turned to Troy and said, "I'm gonna rock him." And Troy told him to do his thing. When Banger walked up, that's when Tax allegedly upped the strap and started letting off shots. Troy told the jury that he started fighting Tax and trying to grab the gun, and that's when another shot went off and hit his leg. Eventually, Troy got his hands on the gun, and that's when Tax ran off. He tried to let off more shots while Tax ran, but the gun ended up jamming. A lot of people have criticized Troy for taking a stand, but his lawyer said his testimony guaranteed him a 1-year sentence instead of 15 for his own charges. Plus, Troy wanted to change the narrative that he was the one who started the issue and got Banger killed. Before he took the stand, Troy posted a pic of Jay-Z in court and captioned it with, "It's been almost 7 years since I lost one of my closest friends. Hashtag RIP Banger. 7 years of a narrative about it being my fault. We in court, and the facts will speak louder than any words. The last 7 years have been wild between Tax and TroyAve, but somehow the situation is getting even crazy." After he took the stand against his op, Troy made a shocking move and dropped a diss track called Black Church, Taxstone diss, and said, "Opposition, I ruined them. There's two sides. You gotta be safe in choosing them. Ain't have a safety on since then. Be smart though. When niggas dumping, TroyAve ain't scared of nothing. He backed the gun. Somehow I sent him running. I got a lawsuit coming. You took a life. Look at the life the generation is bumming." And the next day, he followed it up with the track Mad About, the anti-haters anthem, and Taxstone diss. Sending shots at the ops is one thing, but testifying against them and dropping diss tracks on the same day is wild. It's taken 7 years for everything to shake out. But on March 23rd, Taxstone was found guilty of manslaughter, and TroyAve didn't waste any time before he sent more shots. On the same day the news broke, he dropped the track Dear Hater I Won and rapped, "Got attempted murder because I took the gun from him and bust back. This ain't no made-up raps. I'm paraphrasing facts. I'm the king of the underground. You just an underground rap." On June 20th, 2023, Taxstone was hit with a 35-year sentence. He was on his way to becoming one of the biggest podcasters in the hip-hop world, but he threw it all away. Now it'll be decades before he's free. The same day Taxstone was sentenced, TroyAve dropped the track If Daddy Goes to Jail, official Dear Hater I Won video, Taxstone 35-year sentence diss. He titled it like a diss track, but the song and video are really all about TroyAve potentially having to leave his sons over the weapons charge he picked up over the case. Av was acquitted of the attempted murder charge, but he's still facing years in prison over the gun. And what's wild is that allegedly the only gun he had that night was the one he grabbed from Taxstone. So now TroyAve might be going down for defending himself that night. Taxstone is way worse off with his case. But after the news broke, he hopped on Twitter and said, "Just got 35 years for being victimized and reversing the situation. But the beauty in it all is, I'm not doing 35.
Don't just take classes, take charge. Start your comeback today at purdueglobal.edu.
Man, now check out what happened on the scene. I didn't know all that would happen before he had turned himself in today and went to court. I know a lot of y'all didn't know either, but if y'all didn't check out the incident what led up to all this, or pretty much what happened before any of the Irving Plaza incident shooting at the TI incident or whatever happened, before any of that happened, if y'all ain't check out Taxstone relationship and TroyAve's relationship before that, I'm gonna play the clip of TroyAve pretty much explaining to y'all everything, how it all led up to there before they did see each other at the Irving Plaza stadium. Check it out right here in this next clip.
So like when we finally did meet, it was another nigga B Bills from Best Stop, whatever. I'm in Brooklyn, bro. He like, "Yo, this nigga Ratstone out here, man. Yo, can he come in? You know what I'm saying? I know you in here or whatever." I said, "Let the nigga pull up. Let me talk to this nigga." Whatever. So he like, "All right, come on, maybe it's gonna be nothing. All right, come on." So the nigga pulled up and it was like, nigga, fuck all that shit you was saying. Nah, I only said that because you said this, and the nigga apologized, and that was it. Now, I'm not on no internet shit. I'm not Twitter fingers. I'm just like, all right, it stay there, boom, whatever. I'm not gonna be, I pressed this bitch ass nigga and he just apologizing, whatever, and then like flexing. That shit ain't.
And you mentioned that in the diss track too.
So now when that happens, he go and be like, yo, yeah, I spoke to TroyAve, me and him cool. Not, nigga, TroyAve was on my body, nigga. And I apologize, and you know, if nigga fold, they fold. All right, cool. I'm not a bully. I'll bully a bully, but I ain't bully. Like, all right, cool, nigga, you apologize, I'll leave it there. Like, on real nigga time.
Yeah, so check it out like this, gang. So pretty much everything that led up to that incident at the Irving Plaza stadium that night at the T.I. concert all led up to the shooting incident. If you ain't see that clip, check it out one more time right here. Like, but yeah, like TroyAve was saying, he pretty much said him and Taxstone had met up before any of this incident had happened or occurred. And the last time they left it as it was neutral, like everything was okay. And then the next time he sees him at this joint, and this incident pops off. But then TroyAve still gotta go turn himself in after he turns himself in and gets off on it. So what I want to know is 2 questions. Comment in the comment section. How long do y'all think he's gonna stay in there for this incident again? And how long and why do y'all think, if they already ran into each other before the Irving Plaza incident, why would they, next time they see each other, it be beef over nothing? Why would it be beef if they already supposedly had squashed it? And you heard it from TroyAve's own mouth. He said it right there in that clip. But why would it be beef if they supposedly had squashed it the last time they seen each other? Was it 1, because he either was trying to sneak him, or 2, because his pride was in the way? Like, or 3, tell me what y'all think. Let me know. And how long is TroyAve going to have to stay here? And also make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video out. And keep supporting the Trenches Politics TV. We definitely politic from the trenches. Let's get it, y'all.